Yokoso, minasan. Welcome to the 9th episode of INBL. This is yet another episode where I'm showing the footage from last year's race. You can see it at the screen window. I don't know what we should call these things. Let's call them windows. Window number 1 up in the corner, marked with a 1 and a point. And a period. Period it's called in English, I guess. No, not a dot. Looks like a dot. Yeah, that's from last year's race anyhow. A and B windows are from the 15th of July. And as you can see, my cameraman has returned. Yeah, I told you about that in the last video. But maybe you haven't watched the last video. And if you haven't watched the last video, then you might not be familiar with the footage from the last window screen, marked with a 2 and a point. Kind of hard to see because the number is white and, well, the sky is kind of cloudy, so well, it's hard to see the 2 most of the time, or some of the time. And if you didn't watch last week's video, the last episode, then I might not have told you that it was raining that day. Hence the water drops on the lens. Ooh, and here on window AB, I just got passed by a car. I couldn't keep up to it. I probably didn't even try because it's way faster than me. I made a discovery when I looked at my logs. Well, the results from these runs. It seems like I'm running faster at the later part of the track, or the racetrack. And that's kind of surprising for me because I've tried to sprint at the beginning of the race, and I'm still getting better results at the end. It should be the other way around, but for some reason I seem to pick up my pace after I pass the bridge. Oh, and naturally, tying shoelaces. I came up with a solution about tying shoelaces. That's making a double knot, tying the bows have to be tied, a bow tie. It's called a bow tie. I think it's called bow tie knot. Yeah, but unfortunately, I forgot to do that before I went running on the 15th. Doing pretty good. Let's see. So far, last year's race is actually in the lead. Guess I was doing really good at the beginning there. I think we are cutting up. Are we? Nah, not really. Are we? See, I see that tree in both. Nope. And well, we're cutting up, catching up, cutting up. Messing up my English as always. Yes. So what's new? I'm still on a diet, trying to lose weight. I've lost about 8 kilos. I don't know how much that is in pounds. If you keep counting pounds, it's weird, all these different ways to measure length and weight, but the only thing that seems to be universal is time. everybody uses seconds, minutes, and years. If anybody out there doesn't know what a second, minute, hour, or day, year, month, week is, please let me know. If you have a different way to measure time, it would be really interesting to hear about that. Yeah, I've lost 8 kilos, but I still haven't managed to improve my time with 2 minutes as I counted I would. Oh, there's somebody who was in my way, or thought they were in my way, running out of my way. Yes, and now A is in the lead. A bit before window number 1 from last year's race, and window number 2 is in 3rd place. Running in the rain. It's kind of nice to. No, it's not nice to run in the rain. You get wet and yeah. But you shouldn't use it as an excuse not to go running. If it's raining, just go out and run. You'll get wet. You'll dry up. I don't know. I usually take a shower after a run anyhow, so I'm gonna get wet no matter what. So it doesn't really matter if it rains, except you get wet a little bit earlier. I think that rain actually let up after I stopped running, or a couple of minutes after. Just perfect timing. Yeah, running past those pedestrians. Didn't stand a chance. Yeah. So it seems I'm coming to a hard place in the diet where it's harder to lose weight. Or it might be because I'm on vacation. And hence I'm on vacation. I don't need to go to work, which means I've got like, well, more time to eat. I'm still using this periodical fasting thing where you don't eat for 16 hours and then you eat all your meals within the window of a 8 hour and eight within an 8 hour window. But I can use more of those 8 hours since I'm not working. I don't. Well, I could practically be eating for 8 hours. While I was working, I couldn't do that because I had to work for, well, at least 5.5 of those. No, that's not 5 of those hours. Well, 1.5 of those hours. So it guaranteed a break from the eating even during those 8 hours. And yeah, I don't know. I really feel like eating out on a restaurant or somewhere, or going to Burger King or something like that. White fluffy bread was on my mind before the vacation. I don't know if you can eat something that's like white fluffy bread but isn't as bad for you. Some kind of fruit or something. Oh no, bicycle passing me by! Come on, catch up to it! Catch up to it! Catch up to it! Don't give up! Don't give up! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. But it did give me a small boost. It always does when something passes one by and trying to keep up or trying to catch it up. Catch up to it. Just keep on messing up with English. As I mentioned before, I'm on vacation, but I'm still kind of feeling stressed out. There's a lot of things to do. I just moved into my old apartment that's kind of looking new now because of all the work they done. Yeah, it looks like a new apartment, but it's home. I'm not a guest in a temporary apartment anymore with two freaking rooms. Just more room to lose your stuff. No, less space, less stuff. That's the way to live. But anyhow, I haven't unpacked everything, and I got too much stuff. I don't know why. I just got a lot of crap that I feel like I don't need. Too many socks, too many t-shirts. Oh yeah, and I just bought two new t-shirts because the one I'm running in, well, I figured it's kind of a bit too small for me, so I've ordered two new that looks just the same, but a size bigger. Yeah, anyhow, where I was going with this was feeling kind of stressed out because oh, I really need some water, and I didn't brought any because I've got all this stuff that I want to do. I want to play games. I want to learn Japanese. I want to keep running. I want to keep working out. I want to keep running, pushing myself, and I want to play Pokemon Go. And there's no time for all of that. And I'm on vacation. I should be relaxing, and I don't feel that relaxed. So I'm thinking next week I'm gonna try. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try for a whole week, but I'm gonna start with 3 days of no internet because that will relieve me of the most part of my stress. No YouTube, no Netflix, no Crunchyroll, no Pokemon Go, no Word Feud. What else do I do on the internet? No looking up stuff. No playing games on Steam. Which leaves me with books, Bible study, prayer, running, working out, making food. Oh, there I gave my water bottle to my cameraman because I heard coughing, and I thought, oh, maybe he needs some water. And it seems he misunderstood me and just thought I wanted him to hold it for me. Which doesn't hurt, but you know, it wasn't really my intention. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed he's bicycling on a different bicycle. This one has smaller wheels. We actually did a trip the week after this one on our bicycles. Me and my old military bicycle. I don't know if you, well, if anyone from the States are watching this, you probably don't have anything called military bicycles, but in Sweden we have this old military bicycles from, I think the bicycles are from the 50s, and they don't have any different gears. They only got one. So you have to do most of the work pedaling by yourself. There's no help. There's no easing it when it's uphill or pushing it even harder when you are up to speed. Always the same pedaling, and always small pedaling depending on the terrain. Also, they weigh more They're made of well, heavier metals for obvious reason. Aluminium wasn't that popular in the 50s. I don't think it existed back then. But this also makes the bike sturdier. They can take more of punishment, which is good because the bikes I've been buying have been the cheap kind that break down if you pedal too hard. And here I'm getting my water bottle back because I need water. I've been running these 10K races lately, and last time I actually ran out of water. So, and I was a long way from home when I finished the race, or that maybe I shouldn't call it race, that run. Yeah, anyway, about military bikes, because they weigh more. Well, they're heavier to bicycle, to what do you call it, ride. They're not as easy to ride as modern bikes. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing the Vätternrundan next year on that bike. No, not yet next year, but the year after that. So we bicycled to one of the closest cities. It was I think a 16K distance from Motala, and it went pretty good. Didn't really have any problem with the bike. Did have some problem with finding our way. Sheep following us. Yeah, there were actual sheep following us. We ran into 4 sheep and they were following us, and we were heading for a highway or something that's kind of a highway. So we had to turn back to flock the sheep away from the highway. Didn't want to get them roadkilled. Didn't want to get the sheep roadkill. Yeah, it seems I'm doing some improvements with my English, but it's kind of awkward still. Still making mistakes, and yeah, now it gets recorded, and then I'm gonna upload it on YouTube so people can watch it forever and ever and ever and ever. And ooh, we're speeding up for the last part. It's still like I think 800 meters left. Past a couple of dogs. But well, we could well, when it comes time to race from this distance, you should be able to see the finish line, so it's not so far away. So what do you people think about the no internet idea? Any of you going to try it? I kind of got the idea from a video I saw made by Boy in a Band, who was checking out addictions and found, I think it was a documentary that took place in China. I don't know if it was a Chinese documentary or if it was some guy from some other country making the documentary itself, but it was about internet addiction. And in China, they actually had, I think, rehabs for this stuff. And that made me thinking maybe internet is, well, it's causing some problems that I don't have to live with, really. Because I don't know, it's always get up in the morning. Ooh, I need to get out online, and I need to do this and this and that, and I need to check out the YouTube and watch my ever-growing watch later list to, well, Right now I'm having a discussion on a comment section with an atheist, and well, most of our discussion is throwing away the water bottle about Noah's Ark, and there was a debate about that on YouTube, and it's on my watch later list, but I haven't gotten that far in the list yet, so I kind of want to finish that. And the way I watch YouTube is I play a game and then I have YouTube at the side watching it. And I haven't had time to do that much. Making my last efforts into what should be the finishing line and beating my record time. So the end results. In clip A, I made the whole run in 20 minutes and 44 seconds. In clip 2, I made the whole run in 20 minutes and 56 seconds. Matane. Goodbye. Hej då. Hej pop. Katondo akukume. Nazvedanya. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.